Welcome to Cruise Reviews. We're back for another fun episode. I'm Tommy. This is Ant-Man.
Yeah.
We got Kiefer.
What's up?
I think we're going to talk about Kiefer's video game problems for a minute. Then we might get into some fight talking and some other shit too.
Yes, I do.
Delicious. This is delicious.
All good things.
Alright, so, I mean, this kind of kicks off the show right here.
You just check the whole thing?
You ready?
Yeah.
Alright. Let's move it. Cheers, fellas.
Yep, to the crew.
To the crew. That's it. Tastes like a buck.
Yep.
Only $1.09.
Smooth, southern comfort. Got a nice little slow burn when you drink it. It's not bad. If you're not a big whiskey drinker, it means Southern Comfort's not bad. It mixes well with Pepsi or Coke or whatever soda. If you drink, pretty much whatever soda. If you're cheap, it works too.
Yeah.
Yeah. I flew with the Eagles and swam with the Dolphins. And everywhere in between.
It's gonna be hard to drink your beer in your beard.
Off with the beard.
Yeah.
For starters, I have, so the other day, man, I was flipping shit. So, Rainbow Six, Siege, my all-time favorite video game. Very strategic, very hard if you suck at games when you only get one life. So, if you guys like strategic games, it's about 6 years old now. 5 years, maybe. You get 5 players per team, 1 life per round. First to 4 rounds wins, or first to get to 4 wins. Unless it's tied at overtime, then it continues anyways. You most likely probably seen it and know of it.
Yeah, I know of it.
So the other day, I had gotten off work Thursday, and I was like, all right, I've seen it on the store for $40, and I did not want to spend $40 on a game that is 5 years old, 6 years old, that I owned at one point, but I broke my PlayStation 4. So I get off work, and I'm like, alright, I ended up making like $800 Wednesday without even doing anything, because for some old reason, Joe wants to send me a $700 paycheck. So I was like, whoa, cool, I don't know what it's from. I haven't worked at Joe for about 3-4 months, not probably longer than that, 6 months or so.
Could have been,
Anyways, I got this money, and I'm like, fuck yes. I'm like, now I can buy Rainbow Six Siege. It's $40 I didn't want to spend. Now I got money I didn't expect to get. I'll spend the $40. I go home. I get online, and I realized we went to Lowe's beforehand, so I can't remember what I was doing. Oh, so I go home, and I get on the PlayStation store, and I find out that this game that was somehow $40 was having a free weekend, and it's free. So I'm like, hell yeah, I sent you that picture. I'm like, it's a free game, so I'll download it. I did some running. I had to go to Lowe's and stuff. I'm like, so I'm at Lowe's while it's downloading, and I'm like, okay.
I realized that it's only free this weekend, so Thursday I ended up not being able to play Rainbow. I'm like, son of a bitch, it's only a weekend thing, I have to wait till Friday to play it. So then, I'm like, okay, I'll just buy the full version, because this time they didn't have the $10 deal on there yet, they just did that today. So I'm like, alright, well maybe it was yesterday, and I'm like, okay, whatever. So I get on the store, and I'm like, I'll spend the $40 for the full version, because I wanted to play it Thursday, so I had to wait till Friday today to play it for free and get the $10. So I was like, I'll just buy the full version, so I get on there and I go to buy it, and I had like $38 on my card, and I needed 42, so I was flipping shit about that. I'm like, fuck this, I'm texting the old lady, and I'm like, man, I'm like, don't even talk to me about it.
I'm getting, straight into it, so I was pissed off about that. So I get on today. Thankfully, the game's only $10. It's well worth $10. It's old, but it's very competitive, extremely competitive. But it's a free weekend, so all the scrubs are on right now. Anybody that's never played it is on right now playing it. My very first game, I get into a lobby, I go 12-4. That's good for me. I haven't played it in over a year. I get 12 kills and only die 4 times. I'm carrying the fucking team. One person leaves and backs out. 2 other kids go 1-8 combined. And I'm like, really? So fuck this. I'm like, fuck it. It's first game. You get play, I play ranked. I don't play unranked. I play ranked because I'm not a pussy. So you play unranked, it's just a bunch of bullshit. You go in, you fuck around, you practice with other operators, and you do stupid shit, whatever you want to do. It don't count for nothing. Don't count. It's unranked, you know? So I jump into fucking ranked play and ranked play only. So I get into ranked. First game was a bust, and you have to play 10 games to place. You got like champion, diamond, platinum, gold, silver, bronze, copper, being the worst, which is his area. But so I get on there and I'm like, fuck it, game 1 was a bust. I'll try it again. 0-2. Same shit. I get into a lobby, somebody's AFK, somebody's just playing shit, and they're going 0-5 before they get 1 kill when we're already down 2 games. So if you suck at Rainbow, or if you suck at games that, you know, consist of having 1 life, and you can't get a kill, I advise not playing, because people like me will get extremely upset.
We yell at you while you're playing.
I turned my mind. So anyways, I just had to get that off my chest, because I've had, like, weight on my chest since I started playing that game again. Like, need to ask
It
you.
stresses him out. I swear to God, he's going to have a heart attack playing the game.
It's like, dude, I'm not even joking. Like, we got the dogs at the house. Like, like, the other day I was playing, and some stupid shit was going on. It was, you know, me and 3 other guys. 2 of the guys weren't carrying their weight. Me and this one other guy was, like, breaking negative. Meanwhile, the other team of 5 has got not a single negative player on their team. Everybody's doing their part. So I'm up here flipping shit. And I'm trying to be fucking better than what I'm already, you know, what I already am, so I die. So I like stand up and I fucking throw the controller at the ground and it bounces off the dog cage and like Brutus jumps up. He just stares at me and kind of like turns his head and shit. And I'm like, sorry, bud. I'm like, I'm not yelling at you. I'm yelling at the game. I'm like, so like,
He'll start attacking.
It's dogs understand body language and the level
They can feel
of your voice. That was probably real confusing for that dog. Even though he was like, man, he's like, I'm just chilling in my cage. What the hell,
he wasn't in the cage. That's the thing. It just hit the cage and bounced off. So like, it just
that dog's trying to recollect what he did wrong. I don't remember chewing anything up or
he was looking
peeing
up
or
at
anything
me.
on the floor.
He was looking up at me, probably thankful I wasn't even looking at him. You know, I was looking at the TV and then I turned around and he just sat there like his head down, thinking that I was gonna yell at him. I'm like, no, I'm sorry, it's not you, dude. I'm yelling at the game. All right, don't worry about it. I'm like, you're a good boy. You're okay.
That dog was probably, wait till you fall asleep. When am I crawling and taking shit?
So anyways, yes, Rainbow Six, fantastic game. Awesome if you're good at any game like that. It's just a survival of the fittest. You have to be good. You have to communicate. You have to, you know, pay attention. You have to take the advantages of of what it gives you. Your drones. You got to use drones. Drone out the rooms. Open walls. Bust shit open. Destroy shit. You know, all around the best game I've ever played competitively. And if you end up getting the game, let one of us know, because we all play PlayStation, so
yeah,
send you a request. Anyways, now that's off my chest.
Did you
To
know
the beer. Oh,
this man has a fan? He's the only one in the group that has a fan.
I got a fan?
Got a fan.
He's got a fan.
You got a fan.
Who's my fan?
Yeah, Jocelyn.
Oh, yeah.
Jocelyn's always asking, where's Ann? Where's Ann?
Yeah, yeah.
I have Rainbow too.
Flip the wheel, see what it lands on.
Yep, what we got?
Dare.
Ooh, dare.
Ooh, you flipped it, you can dare with me or Tommy.
Alright, I dare both
Lucky
of
little
you
wheel.
to chug a beer.
What about the rest of these?
Yeah, chug
I'm
the
cool
rest
with
of your beers.
I'm cool with that.
Bam!
Toast.
I'll turn you.
That's not the point of it.
Once again, lots of drinking in our videos.
Lots.
We are professional beer drinkers. Well, I would like to think that we're professional.
They're more professionalism, the enthusiast.
I would say, yeah, we're more like beer drinking enthusiasts.
So, this past weekend, most of everybody knows we had a lot of ridiculous, stupid, idiotic fights between, you know, the Jake Paul and Mayweather, you know, which...
That was Logan
Paul, I'm sorry, they're both pussies.
YouTubers.
Actually, I take that back. I have more respect for Logan Paul because he's not a complete fucking douchebag. Jake, on the other hand, if I seen him out in public, I wouldn't care if his bouncers beat my ass. I would spit in the dude's fucking face.
I'm sorry.
You hear that, Jake Paul? You're
He's
a
coming
bitch.
for you.
I think...
I want you!
You should have had the beard, man.
I think that, yeah, Logan Paul's less of a douche, but Jake Paul is probably the better boxer.
Anyways, regardless, the fact of the matter is that the fight was a bust. It was a joke. And I'm
And
thankful
no,
that I
it was not
didn't
even
pay
hyped
for
up.
it or watch it. But, you
Yeah,
know,
they were just, I think...
it
I
wasn't.
think,
But it's getting to be a problem to where boxing especially is just getting too much reputation. They're getting too popular in all of this bullshit. They're like, okay, we'll just let these nobodies that have never had a fight their entire life
There's
step into this
YouTubers
ring, and we'll
versus-
put them on a pay-per-view, fucking show,
It's like
and
a
we'll make
celebrity
people
match
pay
all the time.
$50 a fucking person
Yeah,
to
it's-
watch this guy who has done nothing but, play on YouTube his entire life.
Yeah, it's pretty. I mean, it's exciting and sad at the same time for dudes that, guys and
Their
girls
life
that, girls and guys that have
And
that's their life. That's all they have.
Yes, and that's another thing that I completely agree with. Somebody, it was what's the big the fucking big black motherfucker in the
Oh,
UFC.
Kimbo.
No, the new dude.
What, Francis Ngannou?
Ngannou. No, was it Ngannou?
Yeah, Ngannou's
No,
the heavyweight champ
Eric
now.
Lewis.
No, what's the other one? He's got a weird name. Might be Ngannou.
Yeah, Ngannou.
He posted something. One of them, weird name fucking fighters in the UFC, big bastards, posted
Rosenstrike?
something. No, I think it was Ngannou. Posted something. Maybe not. If it's not Ngannou, sorry, correct me, put it in the post. Call me a dumbass, whatever, I don't care. But one of them had said, this guy gets into boxing and is like, 0-2 in his career and is making, $20 million from that one night. And then he said, what are we doing wrong as a UFC fighter? Because UFC fighters don't go in and make $20 million for one fight.
Unless you're
And they're
Yeah.
going in there and breaking bones
Unless you're
and
making,
putting, like you
yes.
said, putting their shit at risk.
No, I don't think-
They are risking themselves. They're not making $20 million
I
per
don't
fight.
even think Conor McGregor made $20 million.
Nate Diaz.
In boxing he did, but not in UFC, that's what I'm saying. So you got all these professionals that are seeing this shit. Like, do you think that they're going to want to get back in the ring for fucking Dana and be like, here, yeah, sure, I'll put my life on the line for $18,000 while this YouTuber who's been in 4 fights his
Making
entire
twice,
life is
3
making
times
$20
as
million?
much.
You know what I mean? Dana's going to have to get on something because eventually everybody's going to quit fucking fighting.
Yeah,
Ain't nobody going to do that shit for what they're making.
the fight game for people that are less recognized, even though they're highly skilled, is hard. It's hard being a highly skilled fighter. It has to be, hard being a highly skilled fighter. Fighting for, some probably make 15, 20,000 and fight 2 times a year because nobody wants to take a risk on them. You're making $40,000 a year as a fighter. That's not, that's okay, but that's not good because it's you only have it for so long. Anything can happen. You can get hurt. That's a lot of
It's a life-changing
Yeah,
experience.
It's a lot of
Yeah.
shit. Well, that's what I'm saying though. If you're in there and you're breaking ankles, breaking feet, breaking hands, breaking wrists, breaking arms, whatever, you should be making a lot more than what these YouTubers are making in the ring for, a shitty fight.
Once they have like
If
the
you can call
YouTube,
it that, they're usually hugging on each other.
yeah, they should have YouTubes and
Yeah.
TikTokers fight like actual professional.
They
Boxers
had a
and-
YouTuber and TikToker card event that went on.
Social media versus kind of like a pros versus Joes, like the social media fighting the real legit professional fighters. Even though some of these YouTube guys have like 2-0 as a professional YouTube boxer, to fight somebody that's 2-0 as an actual professional boxer.
Jake Paul.
Yeah. Jake Paul has some skills, but he hasn't, besides fighting, sparring elite level boxers. He doesn't have any experience fighting like professional boxers.
But there was more than just, the Mayweather and Logan Paul fight. There was the other 2 YouTubers that had a fight over the weekend.
Aaron Carter fought.
Aaron Carter fought. Yeah, I'm like, really? And then when you watch it, I'm like, my thing is, like, even if I was never in a fight in my entire life, I would hope that I could throw better punches and look like I've actually been in a fight. Like, these guys get in the ring and they just swing for the skies, man. And then they dance and they spin and they're afraid to get hit in the face, so when they're swinging, they're tucking their head back. And I'm like, come on, man, don't be a bitch. Especially Aaron Carter.
Put some ass into it, boy.
If Aaron Carter ever sees this video, I'm gonna tell you right now, you're a pussy ass motherfucker, bro. I watched your videos trying to make excuses to why you didn't fight or why you quit, this and that. Whatever, bro. You motherfuckers had fucking gloves and little helmets and pads on. There was no reason for you to sit down there and cry and complain that you're done and don't want to fight no more. You can make all the excuses you want. Maybe you and Jake Paul should have another fight. But if I ever had to put a bet on you and Jake Paul, I'm going with Jake Paul because Aaron Carter, you're a bitch, bro.
Cutting promos, baby.
Bitch.
Yeah.
Alright. Being that, I don't think they would sanction that fight. Well, they could sanction that fight between you and him because you got some size on him.
What, Aaron Carter?
Yeah,
he used to be like a normal sized man. Now he's like super, super small.
Yeah, you should, you got some bulk on him. So he would probably have to fight either me or Ann.
Can I be the ref?
He could be the ref. It looks like it's all me.
I got your back though if he doesn't.
I've had
I mean, my thing is though, like, why is everything coming out of the woodworks? You know, like you said, Aaron Carter and the dude was a basketball player or something, wasn't he?
Yeah, Lamar Odom.
Yeah, Odom.
It's
I'm like, so you got a Backstreet Boy or NSYNC. What was he?
I'm
He was
not
one
even,
of those.
yeah, I'm not even
Oh,
sure.
he was.
He was in the boy band.
No
He was the pretty boy all the
Yeah.
girls loved, and then he
That's
come out
crazy.
gay or something like that.
I didn't know he was
I think
fighting.
he was
that.
gay.
I don't
He
think
was not gay.
no,
Aaron Carter, are you gay? If you are,
Yeah,
it's
I
cool.
don't-
It's totally cool. One of you guys. I know a lot of people in Backstreet Boys and NSYNC ended up gay. I thought he was one of them. Maybe not.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
I apologize if you're not, but you're still a bitch.
Yeah, we're not hating on.
We don't hate gay people.
Yeah, we don't hate gay people.
At all. Cheers to you if you are.
I'll give this man a kiss right now.
Listen to this guy.
You gotta let me get a little more beer in me,
Big
man.
and some beer.
But yeah, so I
was
mean,
looking for some trash
all these
cans.
fights are coming out. Aaron Carter had a fight, and the other two YouTubers that nobody knows had a fight, and then Paul and Mayweather had the
YouTubers
fight.
versus TikTokers.
Yeah, I'm like, there's just too much bullshit, man. It's just a bunch of shit. Like, how bad do these companies need money? You know what I mean? Like, how is it to the point, like, you're not doing it for us because we don't care. We don't care about these no-name TikTokers or oh, I'm sorry, they might have 1 million subscribers or 1 million viewers. What the fuck ever? Nobody cares.
Yeah, no,
You might fucking have a guy like, you know, those two YouTubers that I can't even name because I don't know them, or the TikTokers who have got millions of subscribers and shit. But I would rather sit here and watch somebody with 17 subscribers because they're not fucking stupid. They're not idiots. You know what I mean? Like, they're not jackasses. They're just not those people, man.
17 subscribers. Is that
I'd rather see nobody's in
I would
who are invested.
I'd
in
rather
They're
watch
just-
two fucking wrestlers from the WWE go in the ring and pretend to arm wrestle for 20 minutes.
Hey, they could put on a damn good show.
And not now anymore.
They used to.
WWE's a joke.
They
now.
used to.
Hashtag AEW. Good job, AEW, on you. Shout out to you guys. Make things good again.
You have not made the list.
Playlist is unavailable. So,
boxing,
yeah.
all these sports are in the money-making business, and they do not care how skilled a fighter is. All they care about is draw.
It's the money.
It's the money. It's the money. They want the draw. They want the money. So these kids that have all these subscribers are like, oh, we could train them, you know, give them a couple months, and they could fight somebody about the same experience. And you got some dude out there somewhere. I know there's one of you guys out there that are a boxer, MMA guy, a kickboxer, that would probably put some gloves on and beat the fucking brakes off of all these guys, round per round, that doesn't get any recognition.
And it's bullshit.
It is kind of bullshit. I mean, I like the entertainment, but I also like to see the guy that's put in the work.
Get some credit.
They get some credit. There's a lot of guys out there that's their life. That's all they do. They don't do social media. All they do is fight. That's their life. It's fighting. Fighting is their life.
Yeah. Well, I mean, like, you know, fighting. Like, are you talking UFC fighters and shit? All that, or, you know?
In general.
In general, fighting.
Yeah. I just can't do the non-fighters, man. The non-fighters in the rings with the real fighters, and I mean, like he said, you know, I mean, Mayweather just robbed. He was a legal bank. He was a legal robber, bro. He just robbed the world for all that money. Nobody cared about that fight. People paid only hoping that Mayweather was going to knock Paul out, and he didn't.
And Mayweather
He
was
did the
not
same
gonna,
thing, and Mayweather is a good fucking boxer. I don't like him. I'm not a fan of
He
him.
carried Logan.
He has
His
not
skill
had
set-
a
His
decent
skill
fight.
set is so.
since
I'm not a
Pacquiao.
Mayweather fan, but his skill set is so good that he could carry himself and the guy he's facing.
Pacquiao and Mayweather was the last time that I even cared to watch Mayweather in the ring, and all he did was dance around. Like, everybody go, yeah, that's how you win fights. I'm like, that's not, nobody cares. You can win fights, but nobody cares how many wins you have when all you do is dance for the entire fucking fight. When you just walk in circles and jab every now and then. And that's the thing, like, the only reason people are letting you win is because that's what you're doing, it's how you win. You're not allowed to grapple, you're not allowed to kick, you're not allowed to headbutt. Like, Mayweather would get his ass dominated in any real fight outside of the boxing ring. Any real fight, he would get dominated.
Alright. Now, legally now, in combat sports, and I'm pretty sure legal combat sports in America, you're not allowed to headbutt. Over in Brazil and other countries, I think it's still legal. Judo, you're allowed to headbutt. I was gonna say,
That hurts you too.
As long as you hit him with your forehead.
I actually am. Alright, this is Tommy's tips to headbutting people. I have experience. I headbutted a guy at a bar.
He does.
Yeah, alright. Now,
I was there.
I hurt this
you, headbutting hurts. It really does. I don't care. It hurts the other guy, it hurts you too. But number one, brace yourself. Go through with it, leave your eyes open. And, you know, if he's still standing, you need to, like, follow up with something. If not,
Okay.
another headbutt, throw it fucking straight.
Let me ask you, why do you leave your eyes open?
So you don't get knocked out.
Really?
Yeah.
Just the flash?
Yep. Leave your eyes open, focus, boom. They don't even have to be that hard. Just a nice little regular. Anywhere in the center line, you headbutt somebody.
I feel like if you headbutt somebody, like, you know, the breaking of their nose will be really loud because it's breaking up
What
against
if you
your
crack
head.
their skull?
I feel like you'd hear the pop.
It happens so fast. It seems like an eternity, but then it like actually happens, and you headbutt the guy, and it's just like whoa. That guy's gonna think a couple things in a split second. This dude's crazy. He just fucking headbutted me.
Abnormal?
Yeah, so make sure we talk loud.
Hey,
Get this little part out.
make sure you gotta tell them where's the best place to headbutt.
Make sure
The best place to headbutt somebody, obviously, is in the softer areas in the face, like the nose and the chin area. You know, obviously,
Make sure
if
we
their
talk
mouth
loud.
is open, you could risk getting a tooth in the head or something. Yes.
What's the score? I like these. They're really good with beer.
Nerd balls.
So yes, headbutts to the nose.
Now,
Eyes open.
Eyes open. Eyes open. Yeah.
That's what I call headstrong.
Yep. Don't have to hold your breath. It's probably good that you breathe out too.
So we've covered my game rage, covered the ridiculous fights.
Now do some drinking.
Everybody's ready to
Well,
pound some beers.
Yeah, what do we got here, Tommy?
We are going to polish these off. We're going to polish these off, and we have a nice
I just
Voodoo Ranger.
open this one. Speak up.
We have a nice Voodoo Ranger that I picked up from the local Walmart. I mean, you can probably order these online, but Walmart, Kroger's, whatnot, you can probably find these just about anywhere. 7% alcohol, Voodoo Ranger IPA.
We'll try. Yep.
It's got a nice little color to it.
Looks like pee.
I would not say that it. Yes, it might. Voodoo Ranger. Let's give it a quick swig. You know, looks good, smells good, has good. I know what it tastes like. It is good in my opinion.
It's got like a citrus smell to it.
Not
Well, it
bad.
smells good.
Not terrible.
It smells like an orange peel.
It tastes good. It really has a good taste.
So
It is
good.
actually really
It's
good.
It's actually pretty
I was
good.
gonna say I'd rather drink that than the Michelob's and everything else we're drinking.
Wow,
But
that's
it's
really
strong.
good.
So
You would have to pace yourself.
yes, it's not something you're gonna smash
Yeah,
and
you're not gonna
chug. You
pound
know,
these bad boys. You're gonna drink these. and
Michelob
try to
is
enjoy
an old person, old people drinking. We're all old, so it's okay for us to drink this.
it. I just turned 52.
Yep, I just turned 30, so well, yeah, I'll be 31 this year. Crazy.
I just turned 28.
So, fantastic taste. Anthony, since you are here and everybody missed out, we won't get too deep into the conversation on it. What is your all-time favorite 80s movie? Horror 80s movie. It has to be, we'll do both for you, because we kind of went in, he did Karate Kid with Philip Moore, and then we did E.T. So, for starters, what's your favorite 80s movie? If you know 80s movies. If you don't, you can pass.
What the hell was his face? Was Jason made in the 80s?
Yes.
Well, he was in
Yeah,
the 80s.
Dead
so-
plum
and
right
that's-
there.
That's a horror movie.
I love
There you go,
Friday
dude.
the 13th.
Alright, Friday the 13th.
Yeah.
Good choice.
Yeah.
Emmett, I just bought Emmett. I just bought my kid. Yeah, see, I'm old. I got a kid. I just bought my Emmett a Jason figurine from the bargain box today. It was like $38. Of course, he just took it out of the box and everything.
That's crazy.
But it's
Those are like collectibles. They'd be like most of the money. Yeah.
but like he's got it. He's got it out of the house right now. He loves it because he's seen the Freddy one, the Freddy Cougar. He likes Freddy. This is Jason. Fantastic, man. I remember there were so many Friday the 13th and so many Nightmares on Elm Streets, you know, that you couldn't remember what movie was what kills and what murders and what people died in what movie. But dude, in Freddy vs. Jason, there was a scene where the guy was laying in the bed and Jason comes in and stabs him, you know, multiple times with his machete. And he's just laying there and he grabs the bed at both ends and he folds the bed in half and bends the dude backwards.
That was
And I'm
one
like,
of my worst fears as a kid.
Yeah, I was
in the
like,
bed.
I was like, oh, I'm like, that's what movie it was. I'm like, holy shit, I forgot it was that cool.
Yeah.
And then, of course, the fight scenes with Freddy and Jason. I like Freddy, but Jason's my dude, man. I'm going to pick Jason any day over Freddy. Drop your opinion on that. Your pick, Freddy or Jason? What you like, who you like, and why.
Yeah.
They will win, even though you've seen the movie.
What about like your favorite movie of all time, like growing up, like your go-to like movie? I'm just gonna watch this, and you can watch it over and over and over, and it never gets old.
That's a hard one.
That is hard, man. There's so many
I
movies
know
that
there's
I
so
watch
many great
over
ones.
and
It's
over
like
and over.
the Karate Kid impacted me the most. Like we covered in the last episode, I got bullied a lot. I got into a lot of fights, and I took some karate lessons, and I watched Karate Kid. Like I said, I did it. I had to watch Karate Kid and train to change my life, and it really did.
If I had to choose one, I would probably choose Invincible. Because I'm an Eagles fan.
You stole my movie.
That's a good one.
I
It
love
is
the
a
Eagles.
fantastic
And that's like,
movie.
love it. Great.
I couldn't tell you, man. Like I couldn't give you an all-time favorite because there's movies that I watch over and over and over repeated. So if I absolutely had to say like a movie that I love indefinitely, man, see that's tough. It's still so tough. Like it depends. Do I want to see something funny? Do I want to see something scary? Do I want to see something? But if I had to say a movie that I put in when you lived with me, it was always on in the kitchen on the DVD player. Braveheart.
Yeah.
Was my all-time favorite movie.
I got that. I just picked it up.
Yeah, it's not like action-packed start to finish. It does have slow moments, but the soundtrack's awesome. Fight scenes are awesome. The gore is awesome. Everything about Braveheart's fantastic. Mel Gibson, Braveheart, awesome job. Good job at that. If you haven't seen it, check it out. If you haven't seen Invincible, check it out. Fantastic. Mark Wahlberg. Everybody loves Mark Wahlberg. And then, of course, Karate Kid.
The Karate Kid is probably one of the greatest movies of all time.
You know what? I really, since you got me on that, I really, since you got me on that subject with the Karate Kid, I like Cobra Kai better than the Karate Kid movies.
Well, I
Good
mean,
show.
yes, like
Got some
now,
spices.
it's the Cobra Kai show is
Fantastic.
yeah, it's fantastic.
And they
I
made, you know, Johnny Boy.
You're like
you know,
root
he's
for
the bad guy,
you
you know.
root for them to be like
Yeah.
like buddies, and
They
then like they'll
well-
get close and they'll start to get along, and then something will happen, and they'll just be like,
See,
oh, you know,
I haven't watched.
you.
I haven't watched season 3 yet. Is it even out?
Yeah, season 3's out.
Is it?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, with the so I've seen the first two. I think the one I haven't seen, maybe I haven't seen season 2 yet. No, I've seen season 2. Whichever the guy that was training ended up being the bad guy, and then the girl comes in the daughter. So yeah, I've seen the first 2 seasons. I haven't seen 3. And I love the fact that they made the old bad guy, the good guy, and then the old good guy, the bad guy. You know, it's just that vibe. You realize that the whole time you watch the first 3 Karate Kid movies, Daniel LaRusso was the douchebag. He really was. He was the douchebag.
Yeah, you
was the
kind of
rich
think
kid.
that.
Then you got, your pretty little blonde boy, Johnny over there.
Slugging things
You
out.
don't really understand until like Cobra Kai comes along.
Yeah, and
you
they
find
led
out
that
he's
together.
like,
Yeah, like they connected.
He
And
had,
then you're
he had
like, wow.
he had the rich stepdad
Like,
that didn't give a
I
shit
really-
about him. And he was just kind of like
But-
fuck, here's $10.
And the
fuck
best,
off.
the best part about it is that we could all relate to the Cobra Kai, to Johnny, the Cobra Kai, in the first season when it like started out and he wakes up with empty beer cans in his bed,
Living
in
in
his
a
shitty
messy ass
car,
apartment.
working a job he doesn't want to work, and I'm like, and then you got the
we've
little
all been there.
Daniel LaRusso over here selling, like giving away free bonsai trees when he sells a $50,000 car. They instantly made you fucking hate the Karate Kid instantly, right away from the start in that TV show. And I applaud you on that. Great job.
You know what's
Cobra
really
Kai.
good? They did such a great job, like on Johnny, is someone like that is what these generation of younger kids need. Is someone like that to show them, like, hey,
Not
you
to
know,
be a pushover.
pretty much
Not to
not.
be a not to be a pussy. Yeah. Don't be pussy.
Just eat it.
Be aggressive. Exactly. Listen to this guy. Sometimes he knows what he's talking about.
Sometimes. I have my sparks of brilliance.
But yeah, like so, I do love the Cobra Kai. I love the Karate Kid, but honestly, after Cobra Kai, I'm gonna take Cobra Kai every time.
Speaking of talking of karate and things and whatnot, if there's any of you
I know I hate things.
out there that have ever been in a altercation, whether it be in your local supermarket, bar, street, whatnot, school, have you ever roundhouse somebody?
I would love to.
I did once.
Tommy,
It'd be cool to
flipping
do
it.
that.
This is on you. Ooh, it's truth. Truth.
What do you want to know?
Oh man, I don't know if I want to ask about this.
Lay it on. I got so much truth.
Anthony,
Come on.
What is it?
is it true that you banged a 70-year-old woman in West Virginia?
She wasn't 70. She was 39.
You said she had no teeth.
She didn't.
There you have it.
There you got it.
I got a
Truth-
gummy, brother.
truth be
Yeah.
told.
This is awesome.
39 and no teeth.
We don't hate on people that are 39
She's
and
dead
have
now,
no
by the
teeth. That was a
That was a
different
different
night.
thing.
But,
That's a different story.
was that the night that you lit Adam's hat on fire?
I don't remember. Did we get that on video?
Yeah, we got video of Adam. You lighting Adam's hat on the hat.
Yeah.
Adam's,
It was on fire for a minute.
hat on fire. Then you eat a candy cane out of the couch.
Out on the couch, yeah.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, anyways, yeah, like a lot
All
of
right.
fun times.
Yeah, a lot of fun times. Anyways,
You'll hear more about that down the road.
yeah,
You
down the
know.
road
Oh, yeah.
we'll share
Keep
some
following
fun
us, stay subscribed, like, share, comment, do whatever you want to do. But keep in touch with us because you're going to hear a lot of crazy shit.
Yes, believe it or not, these two dudes and this guy right here, we have done some crazy shit. But anyways, back to the Woodley versus Jake Paul. I believe that any fight analyst, to be an expert, you probably have to be in a couple fights, whether it be in competition or street. Right?
Mhm.
Anybody that's been into a fight has a little, could, say, but to be an expert analyst on fighting and not have any fight experience that I complete is complete horseshit. Anyways,
What is that?
Tyron Woodley could win this fight. Number one, he needs to stay off the ropes. Be a little more aggressive. Throw combinations, but no more than a 3-punch combinations. If anybody has watched Tyron Woodley, when he throws, he's a little reckless. And he's gotten caught, and he's been hurt before.
Okay.
Jake Paul, as much as people don't like Jake Paul has some power. He could hurt Tyron Woodley if Tyron Woodley is being reckless. But Woodley, to win, stay off the ropes, big punches.
Anyways, enough of the Jake Paul bullshit.
We have one more. We have our win spin. That's going to predict the fight.
Alright,
Win
alright.
spin, baby! This
Bring
is
it
it!
up here. Let me move these out the way real quick, like. You
This
leaving
is
us
it,
two there.
man.
Okay.
This is for all the marbles right here.
What is this wheel going to predict?
Magic wheel right
It's
here.
going to
Boom!
predict the
Wheel.
winner of Tyron Woodley and Jake Paul.
Alright.
Nice, good spin right there. Woo!
And it actually says Jake Paul in the first round.
Oh, buddy!
Oh, come on.
There it is. The magic wheel
The
said it.
magic wheel said Jake Paul in the first round.
Really?
Oh my
Yes.
God! Here we go.
I spun it like I should. I favor Tyron Woodley. The win spin says Jake Paul in the first round.
We'll see how this goes. It'll be great.
It still says Jake Paul in the first. Just kidding.
Fuck that wheel. Alright, so the magic wheel says Jake Paul, round 1. Jake Paul.
What's your thoughts?
Yeah, Jake Paul, what's your thoughts? I say Tyron Woodley in the third. The win spin says Jake Paul in the first.
I'm saying Woodley.
I'm going Woodley as well.
I can't give a round when it comes to UFC fighters in a boxing ring. I couldn't say round 3, round 4. What is it, 5
Yeah, do you
rounds
think
probably
this
at a
Woodley's
max.
going to get it done?
Woodley's going to get it done.
Decision or stoppage, knockout, whatever.
I'm going
I'm choosing the
I'm not
professional
going to go
fighter
knockout. I'm going to say
over the.
the only thing is it can't be a TKO either though because he can't just keep punching him. So I'm going to say
The ref could,
Woodley.
yeah, the ref could intervene.
I'm going to say Woodley with a knockout. It's going to be more of a TKO. I feel like he's going to hit him hard enough to where Jake Paul realizes that he's fucked up. You know, he's like,
Yeah,
nah.
I think the ref will intervene.
Ready for
We're
some,
gonna sample this tropical flavored battery.
Tropical flavor beverage.
Tropical flavored battery.
Tropical flavor beverage. It's a Golden Four Loco. Everybody knows. They're very dangerous. They're
You ever
very
try it?
nasty.
Crazy.
They're very heavy and hard.
Yeah, this is
They hit ya.
This is punishment in a can.
Cheers to 4.
Choose it, guys.
Woo!
Uh-huh.
Ooh.
I like.
Oh!
I'm gonna break this down. You guys can do your analysis, but this reminds me of like a children's fever medicine.
I
It'd be
don't
like,
get that.
yeah, like a children's Tylenol
I don't get that off of it.
mixed with some other like fruit stuff, and it's got some pretty gnarly carbonation.
It does. That's one thing that does it is the carb.
Yeah.
Like there's a lot of carbonation.
Smells really
in it.
bad too.
But it's good. It is good.
It's okay.
I feel it eating
If you're
the
trying to get
lining of my
fucked up-
stomach.
Yeah, I was gonna say it's already you know
Yep.
working its way
Yeah,
through.
eating a hole in the stomach
Getting
and the
us, man.
esophagus and stuff as it is right now.
Then when you like put it back up and you go to drink it, you can smell it. And the weird thing is, it tastes like it smells.
Like a butt.
Anyways, once again, you made it through the video. Congratulations. Thank you. Like, subscribe, share, tell your friends, tell your people. Bring us some more subscribers. Next time we'll try to be a little better. Try to be more funny, a little more entertaining. Yeah. You guys have a wonderful, lovely weekend. Be safe, stay safe, and unsober.
Yeah,
Yes.
Cheers, boys.
yeah, don't power drive people in the street.
And eat an ass.
Always.